The first one I'm going to redraw is called Tentaghoul. It is a ghost-type evolution of Tentacruel, which is already an existing Pokemon. This is what it looks like. So this is what I'm going to redesign. It is supposed to look like a ghost. That is also a jellyfish. I know, very straightforward. I am going to redesign this now. Okay, so I just finished redesigning this one. I think the redesign looks pretty good. I definitely incorporated some elements of this into this one, but I also used the original image, and this is what it looks like. I modeled this after the original image instead of doing it off the top of my head like I did with this one for some reason. My third grade me was not the brightest. So anyway, so this one, I wanted to keep like a lot of the purple theme, but also I wanted to have like almost like some blue mixed in, and keep like these spikes. The tentacles I made look more like Tentacool. Tentacool was the first one. So basically, I kept the tentacles and I made like on the tentacles, I made like a ghosty looking effect. I was gonna make it red and purple, but it looked kind of bad, so we're just gonna ignore that. I think it looks pretty good. I added a skull here instead of on a tentacle. There's just like a little beady dot there. And this time I added a skull to make it look more ghost-like. Yeah, I think this one looks a lot better than the original, that's for sure. Would it be a real Pokemon? I don't know about that. It looks... I don't know. It could be, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this design, and now we are going to move on to literally the worst one I've ever made. This is one of the worst drawings I've ever made, and I made this in 3rd grade, so that's good. I wanted to do a turtle that was like also like a psychic wielder, and these were what I made. It was a 2-stage evolution line. Look at that thing, and look at that thing. This thing is terrifying, and also kind of hilarious. So I want to redraw this almost like an apprentice and like a master almost. So like it evolves from the apprentice to the master, like psychic stuff. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change the names because I don't like them. Well, maybe. I'll keep Wizard. I'll probably keep it for the 2nd stage. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the 1st stage, because this one I'm gonna make more like an apprentice, not really gonna be wise. So that is my concept. I am going to draw those now. Okay, so I've just redrawn them, and a challenge I just realized was that I did not color these guys in when I was younger. So I needed to come up with a color palette, so I did that now, and I made them the typical green type turtles. And instead of, like here, I made them water psychic types. For these, I just made them pure psychic, because I have a lot of water types, that I designed in here, and I wanted to differentiate these guys, even though nobody's ever really going to be looking at these. So basically, this one is like the smaller turtle. It's like the apprentice, not fully capable. And yeah, that's what I wanted to base that one. And then it evolves into like the elder, like master almost. And he like has he's more control over his powers. As you can see here, they're like. So I should try to show that because it looks more complicated with the purple. I don't know. It was hard to make a design based on what I made in 3rd grade look good, because 3rd grade me was not a good drawer. So, yes, this is my updated design. For some reason on here I gave them ears. Turtles don't have ears, so I removed the ears. I made them look more like turtles. So yes, this is the final designs that I've made for there, and finally, the last 3rd grade mon I'm going to redraw that I made is another 2-stage line. It's called Roach and Robopiter. These guys are like... I had lore for these because these ones were my favorites that I did, so I like made a whole backstory. So they're almost like Genesect, where Team Plasma made Genesect from like an ancient fossil. They're almost like that, where like but they're just mass-produced like bugs that scientists like enhanced with robot features. So that is what I'm gonna do for my next one. Is I'm gonna make pretty much a similar design, but with Robopiter, that's the evolution. I'm gonna base that one more on like a mechanical spider, like something like this. I have like this one in mind. So I'm gonna base it on like one of those like mechanical spiders. So I think that would work well for this, and then Roach I'll just kind of redo. So yeah, hopefully those look good. I'm gonna draw them. Okay, I've just redrawn them, and I think these look pretty good. Definitely an improvement over these, I would say. And this is what they look like. So we got Roach there. I like Roach, he's cool. And then I got Robopiter here. I definitely took inspiration from that mechanical spider I had up there. So I like the designs of these guys. What I wanted to achieve here was like making this more like a traditional robot, because with Roach, she kind of just, it's hard to tell it looks like a robot. Here it looks like I added the antenna, made it more look like a classic robot, but also have like the pincers still there, because I had 2 sets of pincers. I want to have 4 here. I don't know. Then Robopiter, I added more eyes, because he only had 2 eyes. You know, spiders have multiple eyes. Let's say those are eyes. Maybe those like little screens there could be eyes too. I don't know. They were just meant to be little screens, but I don't know. And then here you could still see that the inside bug is still there with the green. That's what the green represents, by the way. That's a bug that's inside of here. So that's what I kept here. I removed the antenna on this one. But also from the original design, I removed the guns. These were supposed to be guns, and there too. I removed the guns because please ignore this. This thing's terrifying. But I removed the guns, and I think it just looks cleaner that way. It's less complicated. But yeah, so these are the remade designs of the Pokemon. These are all 4 of them, but 4 is 5. I don't know why I had to think about that for a minute there. And there's Nicolas Cage pillow, because I needed something to put in the background. I don't know. Anyway, so I think these designs are all pretty much improvements. My favorite's definitely this one, the Tentacool one, because I don't know, it looks more official, probably because I use the official design of Tentacruel as the inspiration. I like this one too, because I like how I made it like a mechanical spider, but honestly I gotta give 3rd grade me props for that one, because I came up with that all on my own. I cannot believe I did that. I was not a bright 3rd grade. I mean, I wasn't that smart when it came to making Pokemon designs. Like, look at that. I made a Pokemon card, a Pokemon. I made this thing, like I said before. And I made whatever the hell this is. But, like, I gotta give myself props for that. I designed a robot and, like, mechanical spider Pokemon all by myself. I was happy about that. These guys, I wanted to improve the worst design out of all of them, and I think I did that okay. Let me know if you guys want a part 2. And if you guys want to look at the rest of these, I will re-upload an old video I made where I looked at these. I took it down because I didn't like it. But I'm going to re-upload it, as it's still on my computer. But I'm going to put it as unlisted. You can click the link in the description, or I'll probably make a community post for it if you guys want to watch. Yeah, those are my redesigned ideas. Comment which ones you guys think were the best. Like I said, I like Tentacool the best. But yeah, let me know. Thank you for watching. Bye.